Welcome back and welcome if it's your first time. You are appreciated, and I hope everyone is doing well. The weather outside is so hot, really hot, and it's hard to go about your own errands in this hot weather. I hope it gets cooler a little bit, not that the winter cool, just cool. Anyway, some people think they are entitled to test some other person to see if those people are going to be compatible with themselves. But what if the roles turn around and they are the ones who are going to be tested to see if they would be compatible to the other person? How would that feel? And especially when these people know that they know the person they are testing is right, but they still choose to go about choosing someone else who is not right for them, and they can really see that those other people are not for them. I'm not shaming anyone. It's not meant to be shaming anyone. I'm just trying to make people be empathetic towards other people for the actions that they are doing. Because just imagine if the SAM tests were supposed to be done on you. And this is the condition that has been for some of you, because your persons chose to choose another person instead of being with you. And after choosing those other persons, they still want to put you under tests to confirm their own suspicions, just to satisfy their ego. If they chose the other person and they thought the other person was right, why are they still testing you instead of just letting go altogether? They could easily do that. Okay, in some circumstances, God does not allow this, and in a way will just persistently put you in their minds so that they would understand the kind of wrong action which they have done towards you. And this is generally what happens to two people who are meant to be together, but because of some kind of secret manipulation, either from their persons themselves or from people who are attached to their persons. And these manipulations can be either spiritually or even physically. And then we have some other secret manipulators who literally want to manipulate others just to satisfy their own egos because of something they had experienced in the past. I hope I'm making this right and it's making sense. And these secret manipulators, it can be anyone. It can even be you yourself or your person, because that is how they have lived their lives throughout all their lives, by also secret manipulating others, because what you give is what you get. So because they have been secretly manipulating other people, they are also manipulated, secretly manipulated by other people. And it ends up being like a never-ending kind of a chain until somebody comes up and breaks the chain, and that is you. When you chose to walk away, you broke that chain of secret manipulation. And after you broke that chain of secret manipulation, you ended up being like a catalyst to other people who ended up having to awaken their spirits because of your walking away, and they got to realize the kind of mistakes that they were making. Some of them accepted their mistakes and tried to recompensate for their mistakes, but some of them, generally, most of them just act out of their egos, and they continue with the wrong mistakes that they did, or they were doing, or they keep on doing. And this goes on and on until they stop making those mistakes. And because of those mistakes, a lot of karma is accumulated. A lot of a lot of delays are being made. They are delaying themselves as well as delaying some other person who is meant to be rightfully theirs. And they mix themselves with people who are not really meant to be for them. And so it's not like they are stupid or foolish in any way. It is just pride. It is just pride because, for example, there was once upon a time somebody was asking, why don't I feel important? Why don't I feel important? And it's all because that is how they've been fed all their lives. They have been made to feel important so that they can serve others, so that others could use them to do their own things. And it was like a vice versa kind of a thing. People are being vampire energies towards each other. And it ends up being like people are not being true to themselves, and because no one is being true to themselves, all kinds of problems crop up, all kinds of devious characters also are conjured, because it's not healthy. It's not a healthy, such kind of a relationship does not create any kind of a healthy environment in any way. And if there is no healthy environment in any way, there is definitely something evil which will happen in that kind of an environment. Because it's not safe. Anywhere where it is not safe will definitely have something to do with evilness. Some even try to secretly manipulate others into thinking that they were supporting them and they were friends to them, and yet they didn't care even a single point, even a little bit. They hardly care about those people, but they just want to secretly manipulate other people so that they can have what they want. And it's not even a need that they are planning to have. It's a want, something they can do without, because their wants and their needs are just basic things, just like eating food, sleeping, you're having emotional balance. These are basic needs, but which you can't do without. Breathing, but wants are things which you can do without. These fall under things which are luxury, having a lot of money, where more than how much you need. Those are luxury kind of things. And so this keeps on going on. Secret manipulation is something that human beings have learned with years, and they use it to enslave other people to do things for them. And it's not helping them, neither is it helping those other people, because it's not helping them because they end up having a guilty conscience, and it's not helping the other persons because they lose their personality, they lose their character, they lose their self-beings, being captivated by somebody else, and they're not free enough to do what they actually need to do in this world. And because of these kind of imbalances, that is why problems end up being in the society, in the world at large. And it all starts with somebody's intention. Are you intending to do something for your own selfish needs, or is it really so that you can share the good things in this life with other people? Intention is very important, and the biggest intention that you can make in order to live your life in the best way is always for the sake of God, the Most High. Because whatever intention you put in, whatever you're doing, as long as you do it for the Most High, for the pleasure of the Most High, you do it for Him, there is no way you can make a mistake. But when your intentions are just attached to worldly things or worldly intentions, somewhere around the corner you are definitely going to make mistakes. So let us all be mindful about how we make intentions, because there's somebody who is secretly manipulating you into doing something, and they think it is going to be for their advantage, but in the long run, because you're protected, they are losing, and it is a wastage of time and material. So I hope this helps somebody to realize that whatever kind of action they intend to take, they should reflect back on their intentions, and they should be mindful that they are not doing anything in order to secretly manipulate anyone into doing anything which those other people don't want to do, because manipulation, this is the work of manipulation. It makes other people do things which they don't willingly want to do, but they are. It's sort of like being forced to do something which you don't want to do. And this causes misery. So I hope this helps somebody. And till next time, take care and God bless.